All right, so in this video, we're going to talk about 5 different ways freelancers can be using ChatGPT to make money right now. I know recently ChatGPT has gone down and come back online due to volume and search demand. Right now, it is online for me. They're probably going to charge for it in the future, but there are dozens of companies lining up behind OpenAI that are going to offer a similar AI tool, probably for free. So these are just 5 ideas that came to mind since I have been freelancing for 8 years on Fiverr, as well as through my own agency. I encourage you guys to embrace ChatGPT and embrace this new technology as opposed to being angry or upset at it. There are so many different things it can do and automate for you so you can spend more time on other parts of your business, especially for the freelancers out there who are doing all of this as a one-man or woman show. Real quick, you guys know I wrote a book on every single thing I know about freelancing. I'm going to link to it below. I do not have it with me at this moment. And if you have read it, reviews on Amazon are greatly appreciated. I really believe this book is filled with information that could change so many people's lives. If you hated it, maybe don't leave a review. I don't know. It's up to you. Okay, the first way you can use ChatGPT to make you money today is by writing blog posts. ChatGPT can write a hell of a 500-word blog post. I just asked it to write another one for me. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I've hired a lot of writers in my business over the years. This thing writes a pretty decent blog. I have read a lot of writers' writing that is not nearly as good as the blog that ChatGPT can spit out for you. Obviously, it needs a little polishing, a little editing in the end, and some references thrown in here or there. But I would say, for my estimates, it writes about a $30 to $40 blog that you could be selling on Fiverr. Now, is that ethical? That's up to you if you want to disclose it to the client or not. I personally would. I'm not going to get into the ethics of it, but this thing can write you a blog that can easily make you $30 on a lot of freelancing sites. And if you don't want to sell the blog, you could post the blog as your own on LinkedIn to help you get more followers. You could use the blog and turn it into a YouTube script or a short form video that you post on Instagram and subsequently make money from when the video goes viral and Instagram pays you for posting the reel in the first place. There are a lot of different use cases for a blog. And again, to get it to write me this blog, I made an account with OpenAI. I signed in and I gave the computer a prompt. I said, write a 500-word blog on swimming pools. And that is exactly what it did in about 60 seconds. So it is really just unbelievable what it can do for you. The second way freelancers can use ChatGPT to make money right now is to have it generate talking points or scripts for videos. So if you create video, edit video, do voiceover, any of that, now you can offer the option of creating the script for your client. They will pay you for this. If you are tasked with coming up with talking points, maybe you are a chief of staff for a politician, for example, you can generate talking points through this machine and give it to them. And they will not know that you did not generate them. I promise you that. You can also use the talking points, again, to make your own videos like I am doing right now. Make your own reels, TikToks, Pinterest story pins, all of these different social media sites pay you to post on them today. So if you are not doing this yet, ChatGPT can give you the talking points you need to start creating content. You can even do it faceless. If you don't want to show your face like I am, faceless YouTube channels are all the rage right now. So check that out. I can also do a video on that and writing scripts for faceless YouTube videos and why you should check it out as a possible passive income source. If you're shy, if you're camera shy, I understand this isn't for everyone. When I put my face out there, I typically get skewered online. So I understand. The third thing that you can do with ChatGPT is ask it to write, debug, or even code an app for you. Now, I am no coder over here, but I watched a bunch of YouTube videos on how this tool can make you web applications and other types of software that you can embed on landing pages and sit back and see if people use it and look at the ads that you put on the landing page. So for example, if you ask ChatGPT to create for you a calculator that is able to tell you what your property taxes are going to be for next year, and you take that tool now that it made, the calculator, and you put it on a landing page and you call it the ultimate property tax tool calculator, and you put a bunch of ads at the top and the side of the web page, post it, sit back, wait to see when people Google, how will I know what my property taxes are for next year? If they click on your tool every single time they land on that page, you are making money, and you no longer need to know a single thing about coding to have this tool make it for you. I mean, I just have been sitting there all day now thinking of all of these different software ideas, apps that I've never created because I didn't want to go through the process of working with someone to code it for me. And now you don't essentially need that person to code it for you. I'm not saying you don't need people to code higher level stuff. So everyone watching this is going to panic and say, oh my gosh, it's going to replace everyone. No, it's going to replace the lower level population of freelancers that were doing things that can be replaced by AI, but there's always going to be this upper echelon of expertise, experience that is needed. So I won't get into the economics of it, but please don't panic and think it's replacing you. Instead, it's going to automate your time and give you more time back so that you can make things like this, which I think is so freaking cool. The fourth thing ChatGPT can do for you is create captions on your social media. So if you have video ideas, if you record a YouTube or reel and you do not know what to say, this thing will write the caption for you. So I'm sure you can figure out by now, you can automate pretty much 90% of running a YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram channel using this tool. And again, you don't even need to show your face. So if you go on Fiverr, hire a voiceover person, hire someone to make a whiteboard video, use ChatGPT to write the script, to edit the script, to come up with the caption. You no longer need to be front facing in your social media stuff. That entire thing was automated, bundled together, posted on YouTube, and you can still even use the freelancers on Fiverr to help you with the SEO, the keywords, all that good stuff, until I'm sure ChatGPT will get its fingers in that as well. The final way that you can use ChatGPT, I see a lot of people doing this already, is having it create chatbots that you go ahead and sell to companies, entrepreneurs, other people who are hiring you to do this in the first place. So there are a lot of outdated industries, a lot of people who don't know anything about any of this, much less creating their own chatbot, but maybe they know that they need one. It would improve their customer service. It would help them to automate a very busy work side of business. Instead of having to go through the entire process of coding the chatbot, ChatGPT can make you a chatbot that you can then offer to your clients. So if you were somebody previously in this space, it just cut your work down by, from 100 to 20% of your time now is going to be put into this thanks to ChatGPT. And the chatbots, of course, can be used for customer service. That's usually the number one reason they are used in businesses, but they can also be used for virtual assistants and helping people navigate different tools, software, websites, whatever it is that company is selling. I really believe AI is going to change absolutely everything as we once knew it this year. A lot of people think it's going to take a few years for this to happen. I completely disagree. Universities are already panicked. The New York Times put out an article about what professors are doing since college kids are now having this tool do their homework. I love it. I love the innovative chaos. I think it's going to clean house. I think it's going to force a lot of industries to modernize. I think it's going to force a lot of companies to reflect on where their money is going and possibly places that they could be saving it, that they don't need to be spending it because they can just use this tool instead. I think we're entering into a really incredible, innovative, technological period. I think it's going to be similar to the .com era back at the end of the 90s. I think it's really going to shake up everything we've known. Actually, I think it's going to be way bigger than that, to be honest, but I think it's going to happen really, really fast. So I really implore you to check out all of these things that I just listed here. Check out ChatGPT, embrace this, embed it into your business now, welcome it with open arms so that you already have the experience, you're already aware of it, and that way when it comes full force into everything we do, you can be one of the leaders. Now, again, guys, I'm not commenting on the morality of AI. Do I think it's going to kill us all? Possibly. Possibly that is the end of mankind. I don't know what to tell you. It's coming regardless. Be pragmatic. Do not be emotional towards it. You guys told me you like these ChatGPT topics, so if you want me to keep going, please let me know below. As always, like this video and subscribe if you have not. I'm covering all things freelancing and the intersection of AI with freelancing and, of course, financial freedom. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy seeing my natural hair color for the first time since I was 22. I've had neon colors in my hair for 8 years, and I felt like a change was due as I approached turning 30 years old this Friday. So if you like the nearly black hair, tell me below. If you don't tell me or tell me. It's fine. I'm pretty callous to online hate at this point. But anyway, I'll be back soon. Love you guys.